this a rebound, then it's right, man. Tasting with the fade, not the air, my hands rocking. When I link with ballpoint, you know it's not, again. I'm not the same. Thinking money made me change, nothing else to blame. Bougie stuck up in my way, singing Gucci gang. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci gang, think I'm Gucci Mane. I'm just playing in the cut, I got my Vans on. I'm not selfish, I get on to put my mans on. Always greedy since the day I got my first ace. 5'7", but I'm 6'8" when I stand on the money pals, money pals, money pals. Need a money counter, I broke my thumb from dumbing down. Wifey on my line, she told me to dumb it down. Mama on my line, asking how I'm dumbing now. I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's right, man. Tasting with the fade, not the air, my hands rocking. When I link with ballpoint, you know it's not, get out my way. I'm so unashamed, throw it to my veins. Like my 2K green or blue, I'm not into games. Focus on your player's face while I'm stacking change. We throw out what you got on your whole crew late. Every time I drop it, knock you make the screw face. I can't stand to be around people who are two-faced. I can't stand to do some business if you're too late. I beat the beater defeated, I beat the beater mistreated, I beat the odds deleted. On top, I'm on DN. No rock star with these leather pants, I'm ACDCing. When I die, bet they love me, but hate me when I'm breathing. I think you
What's going on, beautiful people? True Simulation, Hugo, Ghost Rider, IF Editor, Big Mungus, welcome back, my dude. RJ Flights, Monkey Pilots, what's up, my dude? William Poe, welcome back to the stream. Infinite Flight Deck, welcome back. Oh yeah. Welcome back. Always good to wake up in the morning to see your beautiful emoji faces in the chat, man. Welcome to the stream, guys. This is X-Plane 11. Jacob Gutierrez, what's up, man? Welcome back. You guys should be proud of me. You should be extremely proud of me. I actually started on time. Oh boy. Good times. But yeah, thank you. Welcome to the stream, guys. Happy whatever day it is. Oh shoot. Hold on. Oh darn. Alright, so I want to start today's stream out, as I always try to do, with a motivational quote to get you guys started with your day. Today's motivational quote of the day is, it's better to be prepared and not have an opportunity than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. I'm gonna say it again for my sake. It's better to be prepared and not have an opportunity than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. So preparation is key, guys. Make it happen. This is the Zibo Boeing 737 Blue Arrow livery. This livery's been out for a while. This is not new. If you want the livery, you can type in !liveries in the chat. Nightbot will get you a link to my Google Drive to download this beauty. It works for the most updated Zibo 737. Very nice, in case you haven't seen it before. But right now we're actually situated at San Francisco International on the runway. This is not usually how we start our streams, but today it's a little bit different. Starting on the runway, and the reason why is because we're doing our 737 Type Rating for Air Hauler 2. Now you guys know I've been doing a few streams for Air Hauler lately, and basically what Air Hauler is in a nutshell is you can create your own airline and manage your own airline. You can hire pilots, you can buy aircraft, lease aircraft, create passenger routes, create cargo routes, all things like that. So I've been using that for the past couple weeks since it came out for X-Plane 11, and we recently have leased a Boeing 737. We don't own it, sadly, but we leased a 737 for about $1.5 million per month. It was about $3 million deposit. But I gotta get you have to get a type rating for every plane in Air Hauler. In order for you or your pilots to fly them, they must have a type rating for that particular aircraft. So I only have a type rating right now for the ERJ E145, which is what we've been flying up until this point, as well as I have a type rating in the Saab 340. But I don't have a type rating in the 737. Now it's super simple. Like, it's nothing difficult. We're gonna do that, and then after we do our type rating, we're gonna head on and do an actual flight. Most likely we're gonna head down to Portland from San Francisco. So I'm gonna really quickly, if it works, I am gonna open up. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna open up Air Hauler just so you guys. Actually, no, I'm not gonna open Air Hauler. I'm just gonna get it started. It's pretty self-explanatory on how to do it. So I'm just gonna make a test flight. Right now we have plenty of fuel, 1786. Yeah, we're good. Monkey Pop, what's up, man? Captain Bomboso, welcome to the stream, man. Alright, cool. I'm already in the sim, so I'm gonna hit OK. And we should have a pop-up here in a second in X-Plane. There it is. It says, oh no. Okay, here you go. Welcome to Air Hauler 2 Type Rating flight. Start up the aircraft, taxi, take off, follow prompts. Do not stall, don't overspeed, and don't go over 45 degrees bank. So I think it's connected. Let me just double check. I had an issue last week in our Friday stream with it connecting. So I've been working since then on getting it connected. It should be the right. I think this is the right aircraft. It should be the right aircraft. So hopefully it works. We'll see. I have not tested this particular plane on Air Hauler, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, let's get going. Plane's already fired up. I mean, we're ready to go, man. All I gotta do is just hit the freaking throttle and just go, man. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and kill the music real quick. There the music goes. All right, now we're gonna enjoy the sound of Boeing. Here we go. So basically, for the type rating, it's very simple. All you do is you take off, as it's reminding me right now. Oops. You take off, and then it's gonna tell us which direction it wants us to fly in, at what altitude to fly it.
80 knots.
And it'll last us probably 10 minutes. It's very short. And rotate, baby.
Positive rate.
Positive rate, gear up. Alright, let's get the flight director on. We'll have autopilot assisting us. So it says climb up to 6,500 feet indicated. So I'm going to set my altitude to 6,500. Let's go ahead and go flaps up a notch. Alright, you can move out of my way, please.
1,000.
So let's go runway heading. It hasn't given us a heading yet, so I'm going to set my altitude to 6,500 feet. We're still climbing. We'll see if we can do most of this by hand. I think that'll make it more difficult, obviously, to do it by hand. So we'll do it by hands. If I was not streaming, I would probably just hit autopilot and just let it do it. Let it go. But for fun's sake, we'll do it this way. Manual. I'm also going to sync my heading bug to my current heading. Alright, so we're climbing pretty rapidly. We're going a bit fast. We're at 265 knots. I'm not using auto throttle yet. Pacific Aviation, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, man, it's a sunny day out here in Houston today. We've been having some pretty bad storms in the past days. And I thought, you know what, it's nice and sunny. Let's bring the shades back out. How about that? Alright, we're at 4,000. Flaps are up, gear is up, and off. Watching my speed. It's actually pretty smooth, nice and clear day out here in San Francisco. About to fly over Oakland now. Alright, we are 1,000 below. Should get the tone. We didn't get the tone. Watching our speed. Again, we're not going to be going above 10,000 feet, so we got to watch our speed. Make sure we stay below 250 knots. Oh yeah, we killed that speed, that's for sure. Really quick look outside. Okay, now we're back. I'm so distracted by the view. Definitely not the best place for me to fly. Alright, 6,400. Here comes 6,500. And level off. Alright, what do you want me to do now? Alright, let's go ahead and trim it. You know, one thing I don't... You know what? I didn't set my altimeter, so it doesn't think I'm even at the right altitude. Our altimeter right now is 2981. So I'm going to change that so we can get an accurate reading. All right, now 29981 is in our altimeter. Our speed's still a little fast. I'm going to climb back up to 6500 and level off. There it is. Turn into a heading of 287, which I think will be, it doesn't really matter what direction I do it. I think we do left. We'll go left. So 287 and maintain 6500. So that's going to be the hardest part for me, maintaining 6500. If I get it trimmed out, we'll be okay. Pull that speed back as well. Turning for 287. Right now our heading is 350 if you can't see it. Now again, I could just, like, you could simply just turn autopilot on and let autopilot control the plane and just use the heading bug to change it to the exact thing. But to make it a little more difficult today, I'm just gonna kind of try to do it by hand. I've actually never done it by hand. I've always just used autopilot, like every time. I mean, because the type rating stuff is kind of cool. You know, it's a nice little, like, it adds a little bit of realism, I guess. The actual type rating itself is not real. It's no way in the same as if you were really trying to do a type rating in real life. And we're losing some altitude. Alright, 287, there it is. And we just overshot it. I am not doing a great job on this test. I am not doing a great job. Now, granted, I have not flown the 737 in a couple weeks. Something I commonly say in live streams. There it is. Turn heading 168 and level off at 6100. So 168 will continue a left turn about 30 degrees. And still haven't trimmed this baby out yet. My speeds and everything are all over the place. It feels like an IFR type rating, so I'm just looking at the gauges. Alright, 168, still turning. We're about just below 30 degrees in this bank. There's San Francisco off our nose. We're a couple hundred feet high. We need to actually descend down. I'm really trying to manage the speed and I'm not doing a great job at it. Alright, there's 190 in the heading as we fly over the Bay Bridge. I'm pretty sure in real life you wouldn't do a type rating over here. And almost there. We're gonna go ahead and start leveling off here right now. Here comes 168, and we still need to actually descend down to 6,100 feet. So let's descend, which is what the plane already wants to do. Like, it's really trying to descend on me. All right, next turn heading 341. So we can do, I guess, I don't know which way would be faster. I guess we'll go left. Again, we'll do another circle. And 5,400 feet indicated. So now it's telling us to turn left 341 and level out at 5,400. So this probably is going to be the last turn it's going to make us do. Honestly, you'll pretty much pass this test as long as you don't stall or crash. Like, it's pretty easy. Like, they're very lenient in these tests. Like, basically, if it's not your first day ever using a flight simulator, you're gonna pass these tests. That's the way I see it. All right, here comes 5,600 feet. Our speed is okay. Still making that left turn. We'll do a little more steeper. There we go. All right, there's 54. Kind of drop right below it. And this is a lot harder. This is the kind of stuff you would be really practice in real life if you're doing real flight training, like in a Cessna, is doing turns and whatnot. All right, there's 026. That's the other ways to go. Our altitude is a little low. It's gonna trim her out. And looking for 341 in the heading. All right, we're 10 degrees off and leveling off. And right on the money, baby. Heck yeah, I'm getting better at this. All right, we're a little low though. We got the turn right this time. We did not get everything else. So I'm gonna climb back up to 5,400 because we're at 51. Milo, my man, we're flying over the Bay Area right now. San Francisco, Oakland area. Alright, so there it is. I see. That's it. That's it. Now we got to go back to San Francisco and land. It says land. Okay landing or better is required. So basically, air hauler judges all of your landings. Where is San Francisco? Alright, it's over there. Air hauler judges all your landings. It'll say after you land, it'll say like okay. It'll say smooth. It'll say greaser, stuff like that. So it's required for us to get at least an okay landing, which is not even great. It's probably like under, I'm thinking like 400 FPS, or yeah, something like that, or feet per minute. So we're just gonna go ahead and turn back, and even at this section, we still just make sure we don't want to bank too far. I really could Cat 3 auto land if I wanted to, but we're gonna actually do everything manual for this flight. For our second flight, or our actual flight today, will be obviously on autopilot. I think that flight's gonna be about an hour-ish long. If you want to join me, guys, I do plan on flying that flight on VATSIM. We'll be flying from San Francisco to Portland. Look at that SFO off the nose. Again, you guys know it's one of my favorite places to fly. See, since we last talked, my San Francisco base for air hauler has now finished construction. I think that was actually the end of last week that happened. I bought 2 more planes. I bought the 737. I'm sorry, I leased the 737, and I'm leasing an MD-88. So the MD-88 right now is based out of San Francisco, and I have that on a passenger route, an AI passenger route. So I'm not actually flying the plane. I have the AI flying it for me. And it does 2 legs. It does a flight up to Las Vegas, and then from Las Vegas to San Francisco, which is again is our other base. So it's cheaper for me to take off, land, and refuel at my home bases. So that's why I usually send my routes in and back and forth to San Francisco or through San Francisco, since that's one of my bases. So yeah, so the MD-88 is flying from there, San Diego, Las Vegas, San Francisco back to Las Vegas, and then San Diego again. I have 2 Saab 340s. One of them is in the cargo variant, and he's just doing like random cargo jobs that I find, making a decent amount of money doing that. The other one is doing a flight from San Diego to Palm Springs, and then Palm Springs to Las Vegas. Now the issue I'm finding out about that flight is that I'm barely making any money at all on the Palm Springs flight, and so I'm probably I'm waiting for like the routes to end, because like I have them scheduled from Monday to Saturday, so I'm probably gonna do it on Sunday. I'll cancel all of that plane's flights and reorganize that passenger route, because it's really not making enough money. Like, it's making barely any freaking money. So I'm like, yeah, this is not profitable enough. Henry, what's up, man? Yeah, I remember you, bro. Welcome back to the stream. Nicholas, welcome to the stream. World Premiere, what's up, bro? So right now we're flying over beautiful Orbx, Northern California, which also includes the downtown area of San Francisco. And we'll be landing at Mr. X's San Francisco International. But yeah, just been kind of going through my airline for air hauler and just kind of figuring out what's working, what's not working. I'm not making as much money as I thought I would be, to be honest with you, at this stage. And so yeah, I've been needing to do this type rating for the 737 so I can start flying it and make some more money with this plane. Hopefully we can make a decent amount of cash with this baby. We'll see what happens. I haven't done a single flight in air hauler with the 737, so this will be my first one today to Portland. So we'll see how much we make on an hour-long flight. And I don't know, we'll see. Again, my goal is to own one. I learned the hard way that if you lease a plane, you cannot transfer it to your actual virtual airline. So air hauler also has the virtual airline section where you can basically, right now we're doing like single player, right? Where it's just me and AI pilots flying, making us money, but I can also transfer that cash and aircraft to my virtual airline, which is like the multiplayer portion of air hauler. But if you have a plane leased, you can't transfer it. You can only transfer things you own, so it's like crap. So I learned that the hard way. All right, so we should be on a right downish wind. Let's see if I can see the airport. There's the airport right there. Yeah, so it's downish. So we're gonna make a left turn, slow our speed down, and get ready. We're gonna land on 28 right. No, what's up, man? Good to see you. Dougal, welcome back, bro. Again, always good to wake up to your smiling emoji faces. All right, landing lights are already on because I never turned them off. I'm gonna put some flaps down as we prepare to land. And I'm gonna set my auto brake to like, I don't know, 2. We'll make our right turn. Christopher, what's up, man? Alright, it's gonna be a short final. Just watch that bank angle. You can go beyond 30, but they don't want you to go beyond 45. Fly guy, what's up, man? Hope all is well. Thank you. Same to you, bro. Thank you, Word Premiere. It looks legit, don't it? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I love this livery. Alright, I have a visual of our runway. We are about, I'm gonna say 8. No, how far are we actually? We're like 5 miles out, I think. Yeah, we're 5 miles out. We're gonna go gear down. We're a little high. Nicholas, welcome to the stream. You guys getting a quick flight in today. Alright, let's put it down softly. What do you guys predict? Alright, gear is down 3 green. The land lights are on. Auto brake is set. Speed is a little out of control. We'll go ahead and hit some speed brakes if those work. I think they are working. Oh yeah, we're fast.
1,000.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Still one of my favorite approaches to do is the San Francisco one. It seems pretty straightforward, which it is. It's pretty straightforward. It's just you go over the water in the parallel. That is really cool. Alright, I see 2 white, 2 reds. Speed brakes are coming back in. Flaps are
400.
going down. Let's see how we do.
300.
Alright, let's not fall out. A little power.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Alright, it said my landing was smooth. I'll take that. Just to the right of the center line. Reverse is green. We'll take the first available exit.
80 knots.
Be it right out to the runway. Alright, here comes 60 knots. Just gonna let it roll down the runway because we got plenty left. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and go to our left. We'll park it at the gate because we do have an actual flight to do to get ready for our passengers.
Seated with your seatbelts fastened and all items
Oh
stowed
boy,
until
man, I
the
missed this
seatbelt sign
plane.
is turned off.
I missed this plane.
Please
This-
make sure
This
you
is one of my favorite things about not flying something for a while. Is that every time you come back to it, it's like flying it for the first time. You guys know in the past streams I've been doing a lot of E-145 flying because we just got a new livery for that plane, as well as we've been flying that with Air Hauler, and so I've been spending a lot of time flying that plane, and I haven't flown the 737 in a while. But coming back to it every time, it just feels like a brand new plane. It keeps updating too, so I'm clueless of what is new or changed. I usually just figure it out as I go. We'll go ahead and find our spot at the gate. Decent landing. We'll see here in a bit what the actual landing rate was once we get parked. Let's see, is that a spot right there ahead of us? I think that's a spot right there. And we will watch the replay. Alright, land lights off. Where is my APU? We'll park between this is that a 737 and a 777. Alright, here's the marshaller guiding us in. He says come left, straight ahead. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Let's bring the speed down. Alright. The anticipation is killing me. The plane basically is about to stop itself. Come on, cross them for me. There's X marks the spot. All right. Okay, so runway off. APU should have been. There's APU just fired up. Taxi lights off. The strobe lights off, and the collision lights. Those will stay on for now. Seatbelt signs off, and then we'll turn the engines off. Which is this down here.
Okay, the cabin is secure.
And we get to enjoy
flight.
that engine spool down sound that we love so much. There it is. Oh yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Gotta love it. Oh man. Gotta love it. All right, so air hauler update. So it says congratulations, you passed the flight test. I'm gonna hit OK on that. I'm gonna finish flight monitoring. Let's see, our landing rate was 235, so a bit higher than I kind of thought. I thought we would have got like half that, but it considered that to be smooth. Flight time was 16 minutes, and yeah, we're done with that part. So now we gotta get some passengers in to see, you know, how much they're gonna pay us to go to Portland. Actually, before we do that, don't let me forget. Let's watch the replay. Let's watch the replay. Make sure air hauler is good to go. All right. One thing I'm saying today, man, is I'm praying so hard that we don't have any crashes for X-Plane. I've been having so many issues, guys, since last week. It's ridiculous. Like, I freaking rage quit X-Plane so many times. You guys have no idea how many times I've rage quit X-Plane in the last few days. So I'm hoping that we have a good stream today. No OBS crashing, no X-Plane crashing, no nothing crashing. I just want to land the plane. I want a smooth, clean, on a good, clean flight. That's all I want. All right, here we go. I didn't know my speed brakes were out the whole time. I'm pretty sure I put those back. Pretty sure. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. Yeah, it was a little, you know. I like it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. If you've seen the other landings I've had, I'm happy with that. We floated a little bit right before touchdown, but not as much as I would usually have. So this is definitely a step up. This might be the best landing we get today, guys. So appreciate it. It was not a tail strike, I don't think. Oh yeah. I can watch this plane land all freaking day. All day. Alright, one more view. Actually, two more. We're gonna do a view from the center line, and then we'll do wing view, and then we'll move on to our next flight. Unless I change my mind, which could definitely happen. Alright, here comes center line. were on the center line at first when we came over the threshold, but then we drifted over, as you can see, and put it down over there on the right side. Not bad though. I'll take it again. I'm happy with that landing. All right, wing view. Again, as who was that said that? Nicholas, somebody? Who was that? I can't remember who said it in the chat, but one of my favorite features in the 737 is the flaps, how they shake. Whenever your flaps are fully extended, it really pisses me off that spoiler was out, because I'm pretty sure I put that back in. But I love how and I know I mention this every time I fly this plane, but I love how you can see the wind just shaking and rattling those flaps. It looks so dope. Yeah, so the landing rate was 200 and something. I think it was a mid 200. I'm trying to remember now. I already forgot. But, anyways, I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's get it. Next flight. Move on. Ah, I love that wing view. Love that freaking wing view. Somebody was asking me, did I take this livery from Delta? It is, a lot of it is based off of Delta, yes. The bottom part is based off of Delta 737. So this whole bottom blue section, I basically used the Delta 737 for that part, and then I think the end at the back of it obviously is not Delta, because Delta doesn't do this, but yeah. It's the same for the E145. So most of my liveries, honestly, are kind of like similar to Delta's layout as far as the bottom section. And usually the reason I do that is because it's just a lot easier to make a livery based on another livery than make a brand new stinking livery and have to find out how to line it up. Like if I could just draw it on the side of a plane and it just happen, that'd be amazing, but that's not how livery making works in X-Plane. Anyways, let's move on. Alpha Sim, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Let's get out of replay mode. Hopefully nothing breaks, because we have a whole new flight to do. All right, so APU should be on. At least I thought I turned it on when we left off. What is all those numbers? That's scary. And we'll get our next flight started. So I'm gonna go to FMC. And actually, you know what? Let me think. Let's just go ahead and at least get this thing initialized. I'll do Kilo, Sierra, Foxtrot, Oscar. And I'll go up top. Let me get my camera back up. For those who care. Alright, welcome back. Welcome back, Blue. And then we'll get some plane setting up music, because sometimes I feel like it's awkward whenever there's like nothing going on. I'll leave it low though. Alright, there it is. Alright, cool. Ground power is available. We're gonna use it. Let's go ahead and take it. We'll save some fuel on that APU. And so ground power is enabled, and I gotta go through this slowly. Seatbelt signs off, logo off, anti-collision, that should be off. Wing well should be off. Window heat is already on. Probe heat should be off. I think all these need to be off. We'll just leave it like that. I don't think this is completely turnaround ready, but we'll leave it like that for now. Alright, where is my, oh, there it is. Hey, you. I was looking for you. Alright, ground services. We need the GPU. I don't know how it says the GPU is available, yet our GPU was not connected. That doesn't make any sense. We'll set the chocks. Pop open the doors. Forward entry doors gonna be open. Service door, we'll open that. Let's open them all. Let's open all the doors. And we'll do ground services. No, wait, that's not it. Start flight crew. Wait, terminate flight leg. Yes, what I want. And then start ground crew. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna move over to air hauler real quick, and we're gonna get a flight started. So let me see if I can get OBS to look at that. Honestly, hopefully that'll work. Da-dun, dun, da-da-dun. a second. There it is. Alright guys, welcome to Air Hauler 2. Alright, we're not going to be in here screen for too long. We do have a flight coming up, but I do want to get our next flight going. I already kind of updated you guys on what's all going on in my fleet. You can see I have 3 aircraft in the air, airborne right now. One of those is a Saab 340 heading to Phoenix from Palm Springs. That's been a really good route for me. But my route from San Diego to Palm Springs has been dead. Been making barely no money, so I'm probably going to cut that out, do a direct flight. I have another Saab flying from San Diego to San Francisco. That's a passenger, no, that's a cargo job. And then I have a MD-88 who just left San Diego back to Las Vegas. And then we're gonna be flying to Portland. I do want to show you guys something real quick because I've been telling you that I have been naming my pilots after subscribers. So if you see your name in here, give me a shout because I have been updating my pilot names with subscriber names, the ones that have requested in the comments. So if you want your name to be on my hired pilots for Blue Arrow, just leave a comment, not in the chat, but at the end of the video, leave it in the comments. So any Air Hauler video comment section, I'll be checking those to add names for there. So if you add it now, I'm not gonna add it. You gotta do it in the comments. So anyways, I got I know, let's see, Christopher Ramirez is in here. We got Dwayne Johnson, Shakira, Tanner Costin, Casper Hammer, Lars. Who else is it? Fac, Chill Me, World Premieres in here. Who else is it? Mark Van. Is that everybody? I think it's all of you. There's been a few more. Maybe I'm not recognizing because some of your names are so regular. No offense, but I couldn't tell. Anyway, let's move on. All right, we're gonna do an ad hoc flight. We'll be flying the B738 and hit OK. And we'll be flying from San Francisco. Wait a second, that's gonna pop up. We're gonna go over to Kilo Papa Delta X-Ray. Distance 478 miles. The landing fee is only $3,976, which is kind of high, but it is what it is. It's about equal to Seattle, or if we're flying us somewhere else. So I'm gonna hit use selected. What up, James? Good to see you, man. What's your stream? And then, all right, so we actually have premium economy and we have economy in this flight, so it's gonna be tricky to kind of get this how we want it. We will go ahead and do purchase services today. We'll have flight attendants on board this flight. Cabin service is gonna cost us $828. We have 181 seats in this plane total, and we want to make sure that we get the best out of that. So let's see, let's set our economy price. Let's see, I want to get as many people as possible. We have 40 seats in premium. Let's see, premium, if I set my price, just kind of moving the cursor to figure out where the most beneficial number is going to be. Wow, I can go pretty high. Let's see, 20,500. Oh wait, 20,900. There it is. All right, if we do our price at $905, geez, that's expensive. If we do our price at $905 for premium economy per seat, that'll set us at 19,000. Wait, that's not right. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. All right, here we go. 898. We'll get 23 passengers in premium economy. So now I gotta kind of find a sweet spot for economy to get all 140 of those seats, or the most seats for the most money. So we can go up. Wow, we can go up quite a bit. So it looks like the max we're gonna get off of economy is around $49,000. Let's see, I see 49. Oh, 50. Oh, 50,000 right here at 97 passengers at $516 per seat per butt. And I think that's where we're gonna go. Yeah, that's gonna be the sweet spot right there, right around $50,000, and that is exactly what I want. Let's see if I can find that spot again. I already lost it. There, oh, there it is. All right, so if you want to fly with us today, guys, it's gonna cost you an $898 premium economy, which is called Blue Arrow Royal Comfort. And if you want to sit in the back, It's gonna be $521 per seat. That's an expensive flight ticket right there. I'll tell you that much, especially with the economy right now. So, but we're gonna book it because they're gonna pay for it. All right, so distance 478 miles, duration 101 minutes. That's not correct. It'll be shorter than that. Estimated fuel 1,732 U.S. gallons. Fuel cost will be around 11,000, probably more than that. Slot fee is $185. Landing fee for our arrival is $618. Pretty cheap. Our direct operating cost, not really sure what the heck that means. That's $13,000. So if we add all that up, rounding it up, it's around what, $20-ish thousand in cost. So we're only gonna make about $50,000 in profit on this leg. And there's an estimated travelers on this route. If I were to set a passenger route for this leg, San Francisco to Portland and back, that's 531 passengers are traveling this route per day. So I may consider using this as a regular route for my my pilots later on. We'll just have to see. So hold on a second. Let me turn this down. I feel like it's loud. It might not be loud, but I feel like it's loud. All right, so we can hit fly now. The time of day is 16:08. And we'll be 15 minutes before. So that's the time our flight leaves, 1608. And we have distance to Portland is 478 miles. We have way more than enough fuel, so we don't need to put any fuel in this plane. We'll have a total of 119 passengers. I'm gonna hit OK. And that should be about it. On this screen, you could, if you wanted to, create a flight plan. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna say we're gonna go 36,000 feet IFR. And that is about it, except route and fly. Time of day will be 15:53, so remember that. All right, now, since I'm using network mode, I'm gonna go back to X-Plane. And this might be a little tricky, because I have not done it in this plane before. I do need to set my time of day to the correct time of day, which, what was it again, 15:56? Wait, let me move you guys back over to X-Plane. My bad, I forgot already. There we go. I think it was 15:56. It's 15:53 is the time. I think. Alright, we'll set it to... Come on, man, it's so hard getting an exact time. Just skips. Alright, we'll put it there, that's close enough. The date is the 4th, that's perfect. Hit done. And then fuel, I'm gonna do this manually. We'll do, no, I don't want that. Weight and balance. Payload weight today is gonna be an exact 21,685 pounds. 21,685. And I don't know if this works this way because they added all the weight and balance stuff for Zebo. Our fuel will be 24,500. 24,510. 24,510. That's close enough. It's 3 hours worth of fuel. Hit done. Apply changes. Caesar, what's up? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. I should go ahead and mention that we are live, guys, on YouTube, Twitch, and on Facebook. So shout out to all my Facebook gamers out there, and my Twitch family, and my YouTube family. You guys are all amazing. All right. So I don't think I need to do weight and balance, right? Like, it's not. I shouldn't have to do that. Or should I? I don't know, I'm just gonna skip this. I'm gonna assume that what I did in the other screen worked. And I'm not gonna worry about these things. Performance takeoff data. Fuel truck, I don't need the fuel truck. Landing rate, oh, I didn't know it said give us a landing rate, that's cool. I didn't notice that. How long has that been there? Renee, what's up? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's go ahead and just load it up. Hit OK, and let's see if it works. All aboard. Who is that? Falvez02. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. All right, boarding is in progress. Boarding passengers 92 out of 119. We have 5 minutes left of boarding. That means we have 5 minutes left to get the plane ready for pushback. So, I'm just gonna move this out of the way. Why is this screen black? How do I turn the screen on? We'll set up our route. So we're gonna go to, oh wait, we didn't do the most important thing, which is oh shoot, we didn't align things. I thought we did that already. I thought we were already past this. I might not need to since we already did a flight. I don't think we need to. No, I don't think we need to. Actually, I have like, yeah, dude, you're right, Nicholas. I have like about 10 minutes. Okay, we're gonna route. I'm gonna skip this. I don't think we need to do the initiation parts. Go to our route. SFO as our origin. This beat is nasty right here. I'm liking this. Kilo Papa Delta X-ray. Do I want to go to my departure? Let's go into our departure. Departure arrival. Departure runway 28 right. Will be on the. Let me find my sim brief information. The Truckin 2 departure. There it is. Truckin 2 will be at 28 right. Your route. Activate. Execute. And then we'll go to the next page. We'll continue our flight plan to. Wait, did it put our transition? It did not. GRTFL. GRTFL. Execute. Next we have Machu. MACHU. After that we got Moxie. Mike, Oscar, X-ray, Echo, Echo. Execute. Departure arrival. We'll do our arrival is the Timber 2 via Machu, and we'll be landing on, I think it's 10 right. Let me double check. Yeah, 10 right. Escapo, execute back to routes, performance initiation, we'll hit the ground. Reserves, I always just kind of guess a number. I never actually know how much reserve I have. Cost index, I guess I technically do have that in SimBrief. We could set 9er. Let's do that. Let's do 9er. Let's burn all the fuel. 360 is our cruise today. Again, guys, we will be on VATSIM. Do not let me forget to log into VATSIM. Say I'm currently not on. That's good. Flaps will be 5 for takeoff. Center of gravity, 18.8. Trim will be 5.75. V1137, VR139, and V2149. And that is going to be it for that. And boom, that quick. We still have 2 more minutes until passengers are being boarded. Go to our legs page. We can go and take a look at things and make sure everything is working. Let's get some light in the cockpit with the panels. All right. Let's go to flight plan. We'll zoom in a little bit and we'll kind of just go right through. We'll hit step and go through our flight plan. Actually zoom out and make sure nothing is weird. Last thing I need is what usually happens is I get to a certain leg of my flight plan and it just doesn't work. All right, looks good to me. All right, so flight plan is ready. That was faster than I expected. Usually it takes me longer to do the flight plan. That's done. Passengers still being boarded. We have 1 more minute till passengers are ready. While we wait for them, let's get our charts ready. Hit our airports. We are at San Francisco. Airport charts. Noah, yes, I do use X camera. I've been using X camera for years, man. It's been my go-to camera system for X-Plane. I don't even know how to use the regular X-Plane camera system anymore because I've been using X camera for so long. I know it updated, but I have not been able, well, not that I haven't been able to. I downloaded the update, but I have not installed it because I'm scared that I'm gonna have to reset everything. So I've been avoiding updating. But maybe this weekend when I'm not streaming, I might go ahead and see if I can update it. Hopefully all my cameras will still be good. Alright, here's our arrival. And then our approach 10 right. There it is. And we're about to have all our charts here in a second. And airport. There it is. Once you're right, it should be right. Actually, no. It's over here. Looking forward to that approach into Portland. I love the approach into Portland. It is a heck of a lot of fun. Alright, so for today, for our taxi, we're taking off from runway 28 left. We taxi, we'll push back onto, looks like Alpha. We'll cross 0 left and 0 right. Sorry, 01 left, 01 right. Via Foxtrot. We'll take Foxtrot all the way down to 8 left for our departure via the Truckin 2. I think it's Truckin 2. Yeah, Truckin 2 RNAV departure, which will have us flying 014 in a heading, climbing above 520, make a right turn to tie-dye at or above 3000 to Truckin. From Truckin, we're looking for something with a G. Here it is. GRFTL, all the way out there. So a pretty straightforward departure. We're flying just over the Oakland, California, Metro Oakland, the Metro Oakland International Airport on the way out. It should be a very beautiful view. We have Orbx all the way to Portland, guys. We have Orbx TruEarth, Northern California, Orbx Oregon. We won't be seeing Orbx Washington because we won't be going that far, but it's gonna be a beautiful flight. Definitely want to see it. All right, so let's go ahead and shut the doors, and we'll welcome everybody aboard. Did it work? Yep, there it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, welcome aboard our flight today. We're wrapping up the final paperwork here to get you on your way momentarily. I want to thank you so much for your company and business. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Again, welcome aboard.
I love this like boarding music we got going on right now. It's vibes right now, guys. Vibes, man. All right, let's get going. It's time. These passengers are ready to go. We have 8 minutes until our departure slot, which means we can take off anytime in the next 8 minutes. So I am gonna turn the APU on. Legitly, APU gen's popping on. That's gonna disconnect us from the GPU, and we'll get the packs on and whatnot. APU bleeds on and what's not. There they are. We'll set our altitude for our cruise auto at 36,000 feet. There it is. Why are these generators on? Just checking our overhead panels, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Fuel pumps are already on. Alright, starting flight leg. Ground services, disconnect GPU. Remove chocks. Let's call it out better pushback. Or request
Ground
pushback.
cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
Apparently I've parked in the spot before, so we'll
Ground
go ahead and use
cockpit,
that.
tow is driving up.
And what I'll do too to basically get the cabin crew talking is turn on the anti-collision lights. That'll also shut the doors. Ground power is disconnected. Do I need my hydraulics on for pushback, guys? Do you remember? Turn on flight directors. Thank you. Thank you very much. My right one's on, my left one is not. And the AT. Do I turn on AT now? Before I even push back? Alright, everybody's saying yes to the hydraulics. Alright, those coming on. Oh, shoot. You know what I forgot? That's him. I knew I was going to forget. I always do.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Alright, I'll be connecting as Blue 116 today. Is ATC on right now? Earlier, Portland ATC was on, but I doubt they're still on. Because I'm here. Don't turn on engine hydraulics. You guys just have to turn them on. Oh no, San Francisco ground is on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Just the middle bleeds. Turn on the generators, both left on the bat bus and the right on the APU bleed.
Tow connected and bypass been inserted. Release parking brake.
So my APU bleed is on, my engine bleeds are on, my electric and hydraulics are off now. I think that's what you guys are saying. Just the middle two. Okay, gotcha. All right, well, we probably gonna have to ask for clearance now. So let me call up ATC and see what's going on because only ground is on. Tower's not on, just ground. So I might set us back. We gotta hurry up. We only got 4 minutes to depart. 121.8 is the frequency. We're not in VR, so we're gonna man up and try out ATC. Let's make sure my radios are working. San Francisco ground, Blue 116 radio check.
Aircraft calling San Francisco ground 5x5.
Blue 116 looking for IFR to Portland.
Bravo, Lima, uniform 116, there's no flight plan to file for you.
Aye vey. Okay, stand by. I know. Oh wait, you know what? I didn't. I didn't file a flight plan. I thought I did. I almost went to the host. steps of doing it. Alright, file flight plan. It's filed. I don't know if it works. I'm gonna log out and log back in. Let's connect. Connect. Yeah, we're gonna be late. Jesus. This is the issue with the time limit, is like you don't know if ATC decides to show up and you gotta have more extra time. Alright, San Francisco ground, Blue 16. Can you check if that flight plan is on file now?
And Blue X 116, San Francisco ground looks good. Cleared Portland, truck to departure, grateful transition, then as filed. Climb by the SID, departure offline, squawk 4515.
4515. Blue 16, clear to Portland via the truck into departure. Climb via SID. No departure online. We'll be on Unicom, and that's squawk 4515.
Blue 116, read back is correct. Call me ready for push, expect 1 right for departure.
Dang it, 1 right? Alright, expecting 1 right for departure, and we're ready to push now. Shoot.
Blue 116, push on Alpha's approved, facing east.
Pushing on Alpha, approved, facing east.
And you may start engines.
Dang it, man. Changed my runway. Alright, clear our route. Departure. It's no longer 28 right, it's now 01 right. Everything else should be the same though. We'll execute that. Takeoff speeds have been deleted, that's great. We have 2 minutes until we can depart. We're not gonna make it. Just wanna say, guys, I'm sorry we're gonna be delayed for today's departure. Don't be mad at me. It's not my fault, it's ATC's fault. It's always ATC's fault. Just kidding. I thought there was an announcement for that, apparently not.
Over your head and tighten by pulling the strap on either side.
Art Lines, what's up, welcome to the stream.
Even though oxygen is flowing, the plastic bag may not inflate. Always put your own mask on.
Charles Cardi, I do use XEnviro, but not today. We are not using XEnviro. XEnviro is not compatible with Vulkan yet, and we're on Vulkan right now. Alright, that's been set up. We go to our takeoff speeds again because I deleted them because we changed our runway. Alright, now they're there. Go to our legs page. We'll set things to RTO. Thank you. Shout out to all of my first officers and co-pilots today for helping me set the plane up and get things going. Let's get the engines going. Speaking of things going, pack's gonna go off, which for some reason my right pack was never on. And we're gonna start up engine number 1 or 2. Let's see if I did that right. Did I forget something? Nope. It's firing up.
The crew will now be coming through to do a final cabin check. We'll be back after takeoff with more information about your flight.
Nicholas, I use Sam. 0 minutes to our depart. I don't think I've ever actually departed after the departure slot, so I'm wondering. Oh, right. Alright, so ignition switch is hit, and we're gonna introduce fuel. There it goes. We're squawking 4515. Let's get some lights down here. And your lower DU is out? What is that? Alright, I think we have one good engine. We do. Starting engine number 1. I should hit the right generator. And yeah, hit left engine. Start up. N2 is rising. Watch this one from outside.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And I always forget, it's not an Airbus. Airbus, you just hit the button and everything happens, but in Boeing, you gotta actually watch it and then introduce the fuel to it. I do want to put progress on my right FMC. Waiting for the left engine to stabilize, then we'll hit the generator on that side. Yeah, is there a way to get that display back on? Because it's not on, it's been off since I loaded the plane. Alright, lift gen on. APU coming off, as well as APU bleed.
Hose disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, packs back on, probe heat on. I think our trim air and cabin air is good. No anti-ice required. Landing altitude will be 0. Anti-collision lights are on. Position steady. And it's good. It should be above the middle display. Is it this thing here? Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, so I guess it's just off. I think that's correct. I think I saw that somewhere, that it only turns on if like your engine is broken or something like that. Alright, whatever it is, now it's on. Alright, flaps down. Flight controls check. Looks good. And can't forget that I am on VATSIM, so I do have to actually request to taxi. The taxi lights are on, we're ready to go. And we'll turn on these now. Ready to go. No, I'm in the latest version of the Zevo. We'll do a cabin tour when we get in the air. San Francisco ground, Blue 116 is ready to taxi at Alpha. With the weather.
01 right, taxi at Alpha, Alpha 1.
01 right, Alpha, Alpha 1, Blue 116. Alright, let's go. Alright, so he said, I didn't know Alpha wrapped all the way around, so we'll take Alpha 1. That's gonna take us behind and over here. Ooh, we shot out of that thing, bro. We were moving. We were freaking toga speed just now. I didn't even realize it. Tell you, man, my taxi skills are unmatched. But yeah, we'll do a cabin tour when we get airborne. Is this Alpha? Let me make sure this is Alpha. Yeah, the other one, the other side is Bravo, so this is Alpha. Yeah, we'll do a cabin tour when we get airborne, and this is the latest version of the Zevo 737. I just downloaded it yesterday. I was honestly hoping to be able to do a stream yesterday, but it just worked. I've been so busy with work and other things going on that I haven't really had a lot of time to stream, and I'm still behind. So I was debating on doing today's stream. I was like, you know what? I really have stuff I need to do. But I was like, I mean, I want to at least get 2 streams in this week, today and tomorrow. Alright, so he told us to climb via SID, which, I mean, he's not really going to be in any control of because he's only ground and there is no departure online. But if we're going to be realistic, to climb via SID from this runway, I think it'll be this one. Yeah, this is 01. So 014 and heading up to 3,000, left at trucking. And after that, we don't really have any other altitude restrictions. But it's gonna be at or above 3,000, so I'm not even gonna set 3,000 in. So 014. What is the best turboprop cargo plane for Air Hauler 2? I really haven't experimented, honestly, with a lot of turboprop planes. The only ones I have are the Saab 340, and those have been working really well for me. I've been considering selling one of my Saab 340s for a Fokker 50. Which is has a lot more space, a lot more cargo room, but I haven't done it yet, so I don't know yet. I'm still experimenting, still learning myself. If you're talking about like dual engine turboprops, if you're talking about like a single engine turboprop, is this Alpha 1? What is this? This is something else. This is Alpha. Okay, Alpha 1 goes straight. Like a PC-12 turboprop or a TBM, I haven't used those yet, so I'm not sure. I would go with whichever has the best cargo capacity for the cheapest price. Because honestly, it seems like you can make more money doing cargo jobs and missions than passenger jobs. Passengers is a bit slower of a progress. That sounds like a good option too. It's the 1900. I've been considering doing that one. I have the 1900 on FS Economy, and it has done wonders for my flight group in FS Economy.
Blue 116, switch to advisor, see.
Alright, switching to Unicon. Thank you for the ATC, man. Have a great day. All right, we are set to RTO. This should be Alpha 1, and then 01 right is on our right. Strobes on, landing lights on.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good
And
flight.
we'll switch over to Unicom and let the people know what's going on. Alright, landing lights are on, I think. Yep, and we'll turn off the taxi lights. Strobes are on. Nope, now they're on. Seatbelt signs are on, we're ready to go. San Francisco traffic, 116 taking off runway 01 right, departing north. San Francisco traffic. Why is it echoing back? Oh, that engine view. Hello, sexy. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm trying. All right, guys, stereo cockpit. Hold your questions until we get to autopilot. Is my flight director not on? Oh, my nav is not on. Let's see, navigation, LNav. It's on. I don't know. Oh well, let's go. Power, power, power. Cross check.
E1, rotate.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Positive climb, gear up.
400.
Alright, let's have some fun, guys. And we'll fly her by hand for the departure.
1000.
Alright, I still have the controls. We're passing 2,200 feet at 190 knots indicated. Let me change my MFD or my PFD to map. And I'll turn on the terrain radar. Not that we need it, but it looks pretty. Pretty colors. Alright, it's 4,000. San Francisco off our left wing. I'm probably gonna have to go in the autopilot just because I want to see everything. I'm telling you, no matter how many times I fly in or out of this area, I just want to look out the window. Alright, it's 210 knots, 5,000 feet. And let's change our actual chosen altitude. I'm gonna raise that. Oops. To like 18,000 feet. Alright. See all the controls? Plane's flying smoothly. The air is very smooth out here right now. Not one single bump. I can't even look at that view. Like, I get chills. Alright, gears up and off. Look to our left, we'll see Oakland and San Francisco in the same picture. comes 10,000 feet. Once we get to 10,000, we'll go ahead and hit autopilot. Let the autopilot do the rest. In preparation for that, let's set a vertical speed. We could do flight change mode. I'll do vertical speed. Alright, there's 10,000. Auto throttle sets. Let's go over here. I know I have a view over there. Oops. Shoot. There it is. Alright, we're gonna go all the way straight up to 36,000 feet. Vertical speed, that's fine.
Expected turbulence. We have an excellent team on board today, and we are all happy to offer you any assistance you may require throughout the flight. Our in-flight entertainment has begun.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 the views. I can't handle the views. I can't. Ah, you know what I freaking forgot? Project Fly. Oh well. I always forget it. The main reason I use Project Fly is to track, like, my ETE. Strobe lights? I thought I turned them on. Yeah, they're on. Yeah, they've been on. What are you talking about, Wyatt? Be quiet, Wyatt. Why is my nose pointed up so far? What are you doing, plane? And there's the stall. What did I do? Making my controls uncomfortable. Yeah, I bet. I should have known when I was like, they look kind of steep, don't it? Hey, every day. Thank you, George, for the donation. Appreciate that, my man. Appreciate this super chat donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what happened. I have no clue. None whatsoever. I mean, I had autopilot set. I thought we were good to go. I am Sean. I'm not sure if I set the VNAV. Let's find out. I hope so, because I would like to use it today. Once I get my speed under control here, we're at 18,000 feet. We'll go ahead and hit standard. Once we get it under control, I'll hit VNAV and see if the VNAV works. So let's try autopilot again. It doesn't like it. It doesn't want to be on. Let's trim this baby. I think my trim was ridiculously like up. I'm not sure what the plane thought it was doing. Wow, that trim was way up. That's probably what the problem was. Alright, VNAV, work please. Yes! Bro, I'm telling you, it's like magic when that thing actually works. Yeah, I am Sean. I know that VNAV, it does work from takeoff, but I just like to fly. I want to fly the plane. Like, why let the plane have all the fun? I mean, if there were real passengers and you were really trying to be comfortable, yeah, VNAV is probably the most comfortable way up. But I want to fly a little bit first before I hit VNAV for like the next hour. But yeah, thank you for the help, Sean. I know, right? Oops. Oops is right. That's what I get for trusting technology. I thought I could leave it alone. It was not yet ready. Needed some babysitting. Orbx TruEarth, Northern California, guys. That's what we're looking at. Let me turn those lights off. Since we're up here, lane lights can go off. And wing lights can go off. Seatbelt sounds, we'll leave those on for now. Everything else above the head is good to go. Flying through these clouds. Not much clouds out here. The greatest comfortability is in the hands of the pilot, absolutely. Autopilot can't fly smoother than me. Yes, Zebo was updated. What it was done, I have no clue. Honestly, I don't even look at the release notes anymore because usually the things that they change are so technical that I have no idea what they mean. So I just trust them. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is better. Engines did not change. I am using like some kind of like map thingy on my engine, so like it's like a more more shiny engine leading edge on the engine, or whatever it's called. It's part of the livery though. It's not an update like for the Zebo. So some engines you'll see are less shiny. But I basically based my texture off of somebody else's texture who has shiny engines. You know. I think it's a preference because some people like more like the more softer look. Casey Norton, welcome to the stream. You are new. What do I do on this channel? Mostly fly stuff. We fly airliners, fighter jets, spaceships, cars. Pretty much if any of those things interest you, then you're in the right place. But yeah, mostly simulation type stuff. We won't be doing any DCS World this week. Maybe next week. I'm still working on the F-14 livery for Blue Aero Force. I haven't got around to finishing it. I finally got the template thanks to Aviation 360. He got me the correct template I needed. But it's still quite a lot of work to get that livery going and working. So I'm not honestly in a rush to get it done either. Yeah, man. I'm hoping that they'll update the flight factor stuff. I know the A320 I think is already updated for Vulcan, but people have been saying that they haven't had a lot of issues with the flight factor 767 or 757 in Vulcan. I have not tested it myself yet, but I need to see. I need to wait and see. I need to try it. I haven't got around to trying it. Minty Aviation, welcome to the stream. But it hasn't. I mean, I haven't seen anywhere officially that it's like working. Let's go outside. Turn that down. We fly kites, drones, you name it. Yeah, man. Anything that flies, you'll see it on this channel. If it's fast and loud, you'll find it on my channel. Tuesday, I almost did a Star Citizen video, but I didn't get around to it. Again, I didn't stream Tuesday. Thank you, Casey, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Aero Royal family. Thank you, guys. Again, I want to say thank you. Now that we're cruising, now I have some time to chill and talk. I just want to say thank you as always do. Just for hanging out with me, man. Honestly, I missed you guys. I haven't streamed all week. This is the first stream of the week, and as I said earlier, it's always nice to wake up in the morning and see your smiling emoji faces in chat. Definitely makes my day. You know what I mean? Being able to hang out with you guys and chill, and you know, we've come a long way. I don't know how long I've been streaming, how many years, but we've come a long way. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it, man. Dante Smith, out of all the Boeing planes, which is my favorite? The 787 is my favorite. That is my favorite in real life. In X-Plane right now, the 737 is still my favorite. I need to give that I need to give the who is it? Magnite. I need to give the Magnite 787 another chance. I haven't flown it in about, I don't know, a year or so. I've been kind of waiting for it to update. I already own it. I have it. I have the rights to use it, but I haven't actually flown it because when I flew it before, or tried to, I was very disappointed in the quality. But I know they've been updating it continuously, making textures better, making systems better. I know it's still a work in progress, but I'm wondering if maybe it's a better time now to kind of jump on board and start trying to fly it. So I'm interested in that. I believe they did update it recently, and I think I have the update file. I just haven't installed it into my X-Plane. My favorite airline is United, mainly because I live in a United-based airport. Captain Flight, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, bro. Can I put the SATCOM in the back? It's your OCD. That's funny. What is that? Like, what is that? Is that a thing? Is that supposed to be back there? I don't care, honestly. I don't know anything about the SATCOM. Let's see. We can change it up here, I think. Is it under next page? Customize variants. SATCOM rear. I understand the OCD problems. I don't have OCD, but there are some things that I just cannot look past. Is that better, my friend? You flew the Magnite once and you put it in the hangar. That's exactly what happened to me. That's exactly what happened to me. I flew it. I flew it. Actually, I flew it a few times. Let me take that back. I flew it a few times. I did like a transcontinental flight, or whatever it's called, transatlantic. I did New York to London, like twice, like there and back in a 787, a long time ago. It wasn't a stream. It was just my own personal flight. Trying to like kind of dip into the long haul business, and since then it's been in the hangar. I haven't flown it since. True simulations, honestly I don't know about the cords running out of your GPU. I know that the cords in my system are all freaking, like, they're organized really well. Manger, honestly, they made my PC and they did a really good job of organizing and zip tying everything, so like it's all stuffed in there, but like it's neat and clean. But I don't know much about like how to organize them myself, so honestly I don't know, but maybe somebody else in chat can help you out. Two Sky Studios, what's up, man? Am I going to do anything about the Hold My Beer Cyrus? I might give it a download. Cyrus is not one of my favorite GA planes, so it didn't really catch my attention right off the bat. I definitely know about it, so I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know that I will stream it, but I might give it a fly and take a look at it. Sean, what planes are you operating on your air hauler 2 airline? Larkin Google, I don't know, man. Yeah, Dougal, same for me, bro. Graphics is what kills it for me too. I don't know. Again, I don't know what's all updated, what's improved. I know that they know that those things were problems, but I honestly don't know. But for me to really enjoy the 787, the graphics would need to improve, which I think they have. Again, I'm talking as if I haven't flown it, which I haven't in a long time. But the graphics needed to improve, the sounds needed to improve, the graphics inside and out. The outside graphics were really lacking back then. The inside graphics were just as bad. And the systems, systems, like, you don't have to be that complicated. Like, I like systems that are complicated. I can learn them and use them, and but honestly, like, the 737 has like pretty basic FMC in it, and I can fly a lot of planes that have a basic FMC in it, and as long as it can get from A to B and has SIDS and stars, I'm happy. As long as it looks good and sounds good. But yeah, that was what my issue was then. Dante, the biggest plane you've seen in your airport is an A320? Huh, gotcha. Yeah, you see my plane bouncing around. I don't know if it's turbulence or if there's something wrong. Look at the nose. It's kind of like, it's not really staying level. I'm on VNAV. Look at this. If you watch the flight director too, you'll see that we're supposed to be at 36,000 feet. We're on FMC speed and VNAV pass, so you know this is all VNAV right now. And it's not. It's level now. I don't know. I almost feel like maybe it's over speeding and causing the aircraft to nose up and down. Now it's not doing it. Now that I'm paying attention, it's not doing it. So maybe I just need to come look at it. You know, like when your mom just looks at you and then you go do the right thing. I think that's what I just did. Because now it's behaving. Who knows? Anyways, let's do wing view for a little while. Oh, gotta love that wing view. Chris R says Magnite is getting better, but FMC is a huge issue for you. Gotcha. Yeah, I am looking forward to the V2 Q400. I've been looking forward to that for over a year since it's been in development, and I'm definitely gonna be giving that a review when it comes out. And because it's taking so long to come out, and we're getting so close to the Microsoft Flight Simulator release, some of these planes that are coming out for X-Plane, I'm hoping you guys are already looking ahead and preparing to convert these things to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2, because a lot of us are gonna be wanting to fly Flight Simulator, and we're gonna be missing a lot of planes. And so, yeah, I mean, they're gonna be missing a lot of business too if they don't have it converted over as well. Noriel, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, cabin tour. Great time for a cabin tour. Sean, you're flying the Fokker 50 so far. You're satisfied? Dope. Virginia Virtual VA. What's up? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming through. I hope you like what you see. I hope you like what you see. We're flying Air Hauler 2 today. We just did our type rating for the 737, and now we're doing our first 737 flight for Air Hauler 2 from San Francisco to Portland. So hopefully everything goes well. You feel me? Thank you. I like these shades. I got these shades from Puerto Rico. Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah, it is true. I try to remember. Speaking of Puerto Rico, I'm going to Puerto Rico at the end of the month, guys. So you will be missing me for a couple weeks towards the end of the month in June, because I'll be going out there. My wife's sister, which is basically my sister-in-law, is having a baby, and she's all alone out there in Puerto Rico. So we're going out there to be with her and help her and all that stuff for a couple weeks, and then we'll head back here and do our thing. But it should be fun. Hopefully, I mean, I like kids, but I'm not like, I don't go like, I'm not the person who's like, oh, it's a baby. Like, that's not me. It's not me. At least not right now in this point in my life. I'm just not me. But I do like babies. They kind of scare me because I'm worried that I'm going to break them or drop them or like ruin their life somehow. I don't know. I'm just paranoid. It's weird. But anyway, so I'm hoping though, in the midst of the babiness, that we have time to hit the beach, hit the mountain, do some hiking, have some fun, and and not just be babysitting for 2 weeks. That does not sound fun. But anyways, Anish, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome. Magnite hasn't been lazy during the COVID stay at home. Now it's not FF level, but textures have improved. The model has a well and I don't know what you're trying to say, CJ. Basically, I think CJ is saying that it's improving. I think he's saying it's improving. So I'm gonna have to give it a look. Looks at kids, wonders where the autopilot switch is. That's absolutely correct. That's very accurate. How I feel. Tomorrow we'll be doing another X-Plane stream. I'm actually thinking of either doing another 737 stream, or I've been really wanting to fly the Saab 340. I did a type rating in it earlier, and I was like, man, I need to fly this plane again. So we'll either do a 737 tomorrow and probably continue our air hauler adventures, or do a Saab 340 and do some air adventures in that. So anyways, how about we do a cabin tour? And to do that, I think the best way would be to do this here. So we're in the cockpit. We are a ways out. Let's go ahead and move. Can I open this door during flight? Yes, I can, because that's illegal. All right, so moving back into the cockpit, the cabin, guys. As you can see, this is where my flight attendants do all of their work here in the little galley area, where they get your drinks ready, your chocolate chip cookies, your pizza, whatever it is that you need. We serve all kind of stuff on here. It's a freaking fast food restaurant in my plane. And then after that, you move on. You'll see you're welcome by the Blue Arrow welcome sign here on the left. And our first class is Blue Arrow Royal First Class, which right now I think the price is going for about $400 to sit in this area. Very VIP section. Every seat in my plane gets video, or I should say gets TVs, because I believe in what the heck else are you gonna do? I think you should provide passengers with something to watch for free. Free Wi-Fi always. So Royal First Class, flybluearrow.com. Nice first class seats here. Also, I should go ahead and plug that I do have Blue Arrow Gold members on my YouTube channel. So if you join, or basically like join as a member to my Blue Games channel, you can be a Blue Arrow Blue Arrow Gold member, and you'll get extra content from time to time, and that includes like B-roll stuff, extra videos I never posted to everybody else, as well as like bloopers and stuff like that. So now we move into our Royal Economy, also named Royal Comfort seating back here. As you can see, everything is labeled Blue Arrow. We also still have the screens that are reminding you to be motivated, give up, give in, and give it all you got, no matter what. There's no bad seats in Blue Arrow. Very nice. Very nice. And you guys haven't even seen the flight attendant's uniform. I'm just kidding. I wish I could show you, but I can't. It's exclusive. You have to be here to see. Beautiful wing views as we fly over the California mountains. Probably in Oregon by now. Yeah, we're probably in Oregon right now. We'll go by the engine. Let's go to the right engine. You can see I got Blue Arrow on the engine. Sexy, nice CFMs. Oh boy. Yeah, man, this is how we cruise out here, guys. This is how we do it. This is how we do it, guys. Plenty of space. You can see plenty of feet. Well, that's honestly not a ton of room. That's not a ton of room. It's kind of squished in here. I wish we could get a little bit more leg room in here, but you know, the powers beyond. Can't do much about that. Can we move these things? Probably not. Let me see. No, I didn't think so. I'm asking for too much from freeware. All the seats were shipped in by Blue Arrow Logistics. I'm telling you guys, you should go ahead and buy stock. If you're a stock trading person, you should buy stock in Blue Arrow. We got Blue Arrow Logistics, Blue Arrow Charters, Blue Arrow Global, Blue Arrow in general. We got Blue Arrow Force. We have our own defense system. Bro, we moving, guys. We moving. We got trains, man. It's global, guys. It's world. We worldwide. We worldwide. Drewski, I recently started flying VR a lot more since we did our VR stream a couple weeks ago. I started doing VR more often. So we're not gonna do VR today. Maybe we'll do VR tomorrow. I have it ready actually. So we technically could still land in VR. So honestly, if you want to see me land in VR, which I would not mind, we could do that. I haven't tested my VR headset in Portland yet, so I'm not sure how many frames I'm gonna be getting, which is the reason why I wasn't planning on doing VR today, because I need to actually test out the area, make sure that my frames are okay, my settings are good, and all that kind of stuff. But I haven't checked it yet. Gio, what up, bro? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, man. Blue coin, absolutely, man. I'm telling you, man, you'll make money. You'll get money. Get in early. Get in early. And honestly, I've always thought about, so look at those clouds out there in the mountain. Oops, I just ruined a moment. Look at those clouds out there in the distance. Jesus, this is sexy. I need a screenshot. Let's get a screenshot. Ah, I keep pressing the wrong freaking button. There we go. All right, photo shoot time. Yes, True Simulations. I am. It's been on my mind. Probably in July, most likely. I'll do a new. Either July or late June, I'm planning on doing a new setup tour update video, because my old setup tour is very out of date now. I have a lot of new gear, a lot of new stuff that I'm using now that I didn't have back then. I'm in a new location as well, so. That's a shot right there. There it is. Right there. That's our screenshot. Yeah, there's a window in front of me. There's a window. There's two windows. There's a window right behind my monitor. Oops, sorry. Right behind my monitor here, and then over here I have a door that leads to my balcony because I'm on the second floor. And so I have light coming in there, but I also have my own light that I use as well, which I'm thinking about investing in some more lights for my camera. Because one light is good, but whenever it gets dark and it's nighttime, it kind of just leaves like a really harsh shadow on me. So I'm thinking about getting another light. Carl Johnson, what's up, bro? I have the exact same specs as you. Wow. Can you show what X-Plane graphic settings you are? Yeah, I can. Because we have the exact same settings, I will very quickly show you, and only you. You only get one. If this crashes, it's your fault. Alright, here's my graphic settings as we speak right now. They're kind of low, lower than I usually would, but they're basically set up for me to fly in VR. So my visual effects are high, my texture quality is high, anti-aliasing is down, Shoutouts is off, that thing kills frames. Number of world objects is high, reflection detail I always leave at minimum, and I'm using Vulkan right now. So if you need to see that again or see it longer, hit pause. We need to continue our flight. We're on VETS and we don't want to wait too long. But yeah, right now my graphics settings are set up for the opportunity to fly VR. If I was particularly only flying outside of VR and I knew I was not going to fly VR at all, I would turn those settings up a little bit. But this is where I am right now. Is that where I'm wearing sunglasses? No, I just feel like wearing sunglasses today. Snow Blitz, I don't know if it's popped up yet, but came in with the donation through Super Chat. Thank you very much, man. It says, spreading the love to black streamers of the world. Keep on producing great sim content. Black Lives Matter. That's what I'm talking about, my friend. Absolutely. With everything going on in the world right now, man, I think we talked about it a little bit last stream. And since then, actually, yeah. Oh, here it comes. Black, I've never heard that before. Black streamers of the world. Let me turn my my plane down so we can turn the music up a little bit. What I was gonna say was we talked about the whole thing that's happening right now. We can't ignore what's going on. And whenever somebody asked about like how do you feel about the whole George Floyd thing and all that stuff, and at the time I had not actually watched enough of the news to know the full story. Well, since then, I think on Sunday, I went back and I educated myself. I was like, you know what, this is going on, and I know I'm gonna be asked a question or it's gonna be brought up in some way, and I need to watch everything, take in the information that is available, and create my own opinion and not just base my opinion on other people's opinions. So if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram or anywhere on social media, you'll see that I did post a few things about what was going on, and it was kind of an angry tweet, to be honest with you, because I was angry that night. This was probably what, a week maybe after the actual incident happened, but it was my first time seeing it, so I was reacting to everything that was going on, and I was like, oh my god. Like, I watched the entire 10-minute video, and you guys know what video I'm talking about. I watched the entire 10-minute video. It's still online, of watching a person's life be taken from him, and I was angry. I was very angry. Like, I don't get angry that much. You guys probably barely ever see me angry on stream, but I was very freaking angry, and not only just at the initial act, but I'm also angry about the response, and I was embarrassed. It just, I don't know, I feel like it makes us look bad. I'm not gonna go too far into it today, but the point is, like, there's a lot of bad news being spread around, guys, and that's one of the things that was making me upset, is that there's a lot of great things happening in this whole movement, right? Yes, there's a negative, it's a horrible subject, but at the same time, there's a lot of good history-making, positive moves happening right now between cops and black people and everybody, you know, unifying, and it's a beautiful thing. But people are saturating social media with the negatives that are happening, the people who are dying, people who are getting hurt, all the bad cops and stuff like that. Like, there's a few bad cops, yes, we know that, but there's a whole lot more good cops. There's a few bad black people, but there's a whole lot more good black people out there, you know what I mean? And so it's like, I don't know, it just annoys me to always see the news saturate social media with the negative sides of the stories. And the way I see it is, man, if you just love one another, just love one another. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't matter what interests you have. If you just love one another, like, you know, as you should love yourself, then we shouldn't have any problem, man. We shouldn't have no problem. Geo, what's the next leg? This will be our only leg today, man. We did our a type rating, a short type rating flight for the 737 to start the stream today, and then now this is look at this view. Sorry, I'm distracted. Now we're flying to Portland. That'll be our last stop for today until tomorrow, until mañana. What cloud? I'm using cloud art for my clouds and mixed with active sky. So if you want to learn more about cloud art, type in !, cloud art, and that'll give you a link to the free forum download link. Sabar, my real name is Caleb. Yes, exactly, Dougal. When the anger subsides, the good people will see the good things that will come from this. Absolutely, man. What is some of the best freeware scenery? Like for airports? If you want ortho, check out what's his name? Vertical Sim has good ortho for the US, as well as what's that guy's name? Crap. Dang it. What's the other one? Or Fork Boy also has a US ortho set, so you can download like basically the entire United States ortho imagery for free. As far as like airports, there's a lot of free airports. There's a long list of great freeware airports out there. I can't even go over all of them. Geo is your exclamation point is just Captain Geo, no space. So CPT Geo is your thing in chat. You think I should change my real name from Caleb to Blue? I'll keep both. Why not both? Yep, there it is, Geo. There it is. Heck yeah. Oh, this view. Where are we? Donde está? Let's see. Where's my map? How do I get to my map? I have a tab. Map. I'm not wearing enough blue today. Will Microsoft Flight Simulator allow you to make your own livery? I'm pretty sure it will. I don't see why not. It'll probably be like all the other simulators where you just kind of like, yeah, make your own livery or import your own stuff, I assume. I don't doubt that. That would be such a weird limitation. Like, oh, Microsoft Simulator is such an amazing simulator, but you can't create your own liveries. Like, what the heck? Nice guy, bad gamer. Thank you for the follow up to the Blue Arrow, your family, my friend. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, that'd be such a weird limitation, right? Like, all right, of all the amazing things you can do, Microsoft Flight Simulator, we can't import our own liveries. That would be so weird. Ooh, that would be a good one, Sean. I should have added that to my wish list. Guys, I posted a video, I think it was Monday, of my Microsoft Flight Simulator wish list, the things that I want to see happen and be incorporated in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So check out that video. It's on my channel. But I didn't think about that. That'd be really cool if you could have like an actual paint shop. Now, I kind of worry about having a paint shop in a simulator. The reason why is because people make some really tacky, ugly stuff, and I don't want to be forced to look at them. You know, like at the moment, like with liveries, usually you see some pretty dope liveries, and you download them as you please, right? So you don't have, oh, look at that mountain over there. You download them as you please, but if there was a paint shop, I mean, imagine whenever you're playing a racing game and the racing game has the ability to, you know, make your own paints, and you see all these cars. Some of them look really cool, but some of them look really ugly. So I don't know. I think that's a cool idea. Make it easier to make liveries, but at the same time, I mean, if they did do a paint shop, I'm pretty sure it would still be limited to not be able to just put any logo you want in there. Like you couldn't just throw in your favorite airline logo in there. It would be like generic. So I don't think, honestly, I don't think that'd be a good feature. I don't think it really work in this case. Zeka FX, hello, welcome to the stream. Geo, you definitely should do some VFR over Miami, bro. Yeah, Geo has he has TruEarth. He has Orbx, Florida out there, so that'd be beautiful just in VFR out there. I assume you probably fly to TBM. That's a good idea. True simulation. Make some blue sunglasses. I figure I'll look into that. Let's see how to do that. I have been thinking of trying to update my store. Like get some more shirts, get some more things, and maybe do a sale or something like that. I want to get some more products in my store. Nice guy badge. Yeah, I do. I should get credit. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Again, man, for the Twitch Prime sub. I didn't realize it was a Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, man, very much for that. Jacob Sausage. What up, bro? Welcome to the stream. David Rains. What type of computer would I need? Something I can grow into with reasonable price range. Great question. Definitely something strong and beefy. Again, sometimes I wish that I would just learn like computers a bit better so I can answer that question better. Honestly, I'm not the right person, but anybody in chat, can you answer this question for us? If you're looking to buy a new computer and you want something, you know, reasonable price, but something you can also grow into in your flight simmer, what would you recommend, or where would you recommend we take a look at? Because my man, who was that? David Rains is asking. Oh, nice. All right, thank you, Bad Gamer. You're also Snowblitz. Well, thank you, man, for supporting on both sides. Thank you very much. Renee, how was the ship that I posted earlier this week on Instagram? Bro, that thing was amazing. I'll tell you that much. The ship he's asking about is the Star Citizen. They had a fleet week last week where you could basically fly any ship you wanted for free. And one of the free ships was a massive ship. It's called the Caterpillar. If you saw on my Instagram page, it's this massive ship. They call it a Caterpillar. You can put tons of cargo in it. It's really hard to fly. Well, it's not hard to fly, but it's just big. It was fun. It's very slow, but it's fun. Very fun. I wouldn't mind owning one, but it's extremely expensive. So I don't think I'll ever have one unless I save enough money for it. Dougal McTavish says PC part picker. Carl Johnson says $800 to $100. Wait, what? Oh, must say $800 to $1,000. Okay, that's not bad. Nicholas, you're bored? Why are you bored, bro? Come fly with us. Gio's saying that you need a 1500 minimum as long as you can get a 9th generation i7 or i9, 1660 Ti graphics card or higher with VRAM. Thank you guys so much for answering these questions. Hopefully this helps you out, my man David. Nathan, what's up? Welcome to the stream. My favorite vacation spot. That is a great question. Let me check on our flight though. I think we have a discontinuity here. Let's clear it out. Wait, hold on. Where's our top of descent? Favorite vacation so far? I've been on vacation. I like Puerto Rico. I like it a lot. But I've been there a bunch of times. I like it a lot. I'll have to say Puerto Rico. I have to say it. Of places that I've been. Wait, I've been to a lot of places. Yeah. I might change my mind later, honestly. If you ask me this like in 2 weeks, I might say something different. But yeah, right now, my favorite vacation spot has been Puerto Rico. I've been there 4 times and enjoyed it in various ways each time. Like, it wasn't like, every time I go back, I'm not like, you know, it's so much more that I can do. Like, even next time we go, there's still more things that we haven't got to do out there. Oh, I just remembered, I do want to go to Vieques. Oh, shoot. I'm definitely doing that. Anyway, so yeah, Puerto Rico's the answer to that question. Let's go ahead and change our altitude. Just so that VNAV can take us down when it's ready via the approach into Portland before I get distracted in the comments here. See, the altitude we can set it to is 11,000. Let's do 10. Yeah, let's do 11,000. We'll set it to 11,000. outside. Beautiful, man. Just freaking gorgeous out here. Speaking of Magnites, they just released 1.50.1 yesterday. Okay. Okay. I'll have to check it out. I'll be flying Spirit to Puerto Rico. It's the cheapest way we can get there. And the tickets were super cheap. Super cheap. I mean, obviously, flights to anywhere right now are really cheap because of, you know, coronavirus and airlines trying to get people back on planes. But I think we bought tickets for one person round trip was $145 round trip from Houston to Puerto Rico. So that's pretty darn good. That's the best price I think we've ever gotten to go there. Now, with one issue is that some of the flights say they're delayed by 24 hours. I don't know what the heck that means. Not the one we picked, but there was some other flights out there that said that they were delayed by 24 hours. I was like, don't pick that one. I ain't trying to sleep in an airport. You get one carry-on, like a backpack, like a personal item, as they call it, and then you have to pay for everything else. You have to pay for a check bag or an extra carry-on. I mean, anything, like, that's why they call it the bare fare, because you pay basically just the flight ticket, everything else is extra. And make sure that your bag is not above the limit, or you got to pay the overweight fee too. I had to learn it the hard way coming home. And yes, I am a United person, but we're flying Spirit because it's cheaper. And I have the same problem with VATSIM as my models like rarely match, but I still fly VATSIM because I don't see a lot of people. Spirit, you know, I've said bad things about Spirit, yet I keep flying them. They're not my favorite airline to fly. They're just not, man. Like, I would rather fly United or American or Delta or one of those guys, because it's a nicer, like, you get more, usually you get like one free check bag. Well, not all the time. Sometimes you get like a check bag, you know what I mean? It's a little bit more, there's better seating sometimes. You'll get an actual, like, you know, TV or Wi-Fi on the plane. When you fly Spirit, you don't get any of those things because, again, you pay for the bare minimum. And they're a budget airline, so they're basically they're made to get you from one place to another, and no, you know, it's not fancy. It's not fancy at all. Yeah, basically all you need to do is get there safe. You don't care about anything else. That's Spirit for you. It's the Ryanair of the U.S. You could say that. Yes, you could say that. Except they don't land hard. Honestly, the flights that I've been on with Spirit, which have been a lot, have been very smooth, actually. I haven't had one, like, rough landing with Spirit. So it's been very smooth, so I have nothing bad to say about their pilots. And honestly, I think Ryanair has been kind of, like, put down a little bit too much. I'm pretty sure Ryanair isn't that bad. There's no way Ryanair is hiring horrible pilots. There's probably just a couple really bad landings here and there that made it popular to say Ryanair lands hard, but I'm pretty sure if I went to Ryanair right now, I wouldn't come back with a sore bottom. Maybe. I could be wrong. You could prove me wrong. But I've never flown Ryanair, so I don't know. I've just heard that it's bad. Have a couple of shots before the flight and just chill. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully I get to fly on an A321neo. The cool thing is, so you know the TOLUS A321neo that came out for X-Plane? So I was on the Spirit A321neo flying, I think, back home from Puerto Rico last time, and when it was released. And like, oh, this is cool. Like, the plane is being released on X-Plane, so when I get home, I get to fly the same plane that I was just in real life, it was really cool. So I was able to really accurately compare, like, sounds and things like that. Obviously, I didn't fly it, so I can't compare, like, a flight model or anything like that. But I really felt like, you know, I knew a little bit more about it. I also got to sit in the cockpit of it, meet the pilot, take some pictures in the cockpit. Pilot was very, you know, gracious to let me take some pictures in the cockpit. So it was really cool being able to sit in the flight deck of the A321neo and then come home and fly in the simulator. Super cool. Dyson W, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I think most of the things that they operate are A321, so most likely, since I'm flying pretty much the same route as I did last time, we're probably going to be on an A321. I'm predicting, but I don't know. That's all they fly is A320s. What's that beeping noise? What was that? You make sure we're still tracking for air hauler. As we get closer to Portland, all aboard. Who is that? You, the plane driver. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Thank you very, very much. I greatly appreciate that. Let me go ahead and take a look at. Looks like there is no ATC right now in Portland, which is fine. I'm cool with that. I'll probably get on the ground faster because of that. What else? What else? And air hauler is tracking beautifully. Right now, our passenger satisfaction is 100%. So the only thing that's going to change that is if we do something stupid on the way down, or or like crash land this thing down. So we'll see. It's all up to me. Uh-oh, fun fact about Blue Games, he does notice going away for more than 1 week because he is scared something new might drop. It's true. It's true. I do get worried whenever I have to go out of town or go on vacation or leave for a couple weeks. I'm like, well, crap, like, I hope nothing happens while I'm gone. It is very true. Nice guy. Yes, I have opened up a virtual airline, an air hauler too, and currently I'm working on getting some planes over there. I have three pilots already in our virtual airline for air hauler 2, but we don't have any planes, which makes me feel bad. So I'm working really hard trying to get us a plane transferred over that everybody actually has, because I could easily today transfer over ERJ E145 or Saab 340, but I don't know that my pilots in the virtual airline would have that plane to even be able to fly. So if I could like earn a 737, I can move that over. Right now, the 737 we're flying right now is a lease, so you can't actually transfer leased planes to your VA, only planes that you own. So I didn't know that until after I leased it. So I would have not leased it if I knew that. But we'll see. Hopefully we make a decent amount of money. We're supposed to make about $50,000 in profit on this flight. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best not to do a hard flight. I mean, a hard landing. Yeah, right now I have, let me see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I have about 5 aircraft in my airline. I have 2 Saab 340s. I have 2 E145s. Actually, I have 6. Or 2 E145s. I have 1 737 and 1 MD-88. So I have 6 planes in our fleet. All of them are being flown by AI. I just stopped flying the E145, so I'm actually hiring pilots right now to fly it to do some more passenger routes. But I'm still not making a lot of money. Like, I'm not making as much as I thought I would. I'm probably making, my most profitable route is probably making $30,000, and that's the MD-88, and that's not as much as I thought. Like, I'm trying, my goal is to make about $1 million in profit per day, and right now we're right around maybe, I don't know, 500,000, like half of that. But again, this is why I like air hauler, because it makes me think like strategically on the way I fly, on the flights that I choose to do, on the planes that I choose to buy, because it just, I don't know, just adds a cool element to it. You know, it makes me feel like a business owner. It makes me practice the act of owning a business, because, you know, I do business stuff in my real life too, but I like, I don't know, for some reason doing it in games. But yeah. Captain Joe, this is the Zebo 737-800X. Who made what? Zebo made this plane. What Saab 340 do I recommend? The Coronado or the LES? A lot of people like the LES. A lot of people like it. And I think it updated recently, or like in the last few months. I personally prefer the Coronado version of the Saab, but I think the LES is probably technically better. But I personally just prefer the Coronado version. Yep, same here, Sean. I spend more time in the menus of air hauler than I do flying. I try not to do that in stream because I know I might bore you guys to death. But I do spend a lot of time in the menus of air hauler planning flights. Like last night, I was looking through my flights and my profits, and I was like, man, this Saab 340 flight to Palm Springs is getting no passengers. It was like every time I flew it, no passengers were boarding on. I was like, what the heck? So I had to lower my prices down to like $100 a seat for the Saab 340. And today, which is the first time me trying it, they started flying it, and I was about at a 60% occupancy, or like 70% occupancy at a $100 ticket. But the problem is I'm only making like $3,000 on that trip, and it cost me around $1,500. So I'm making $1,500 profit on a flight from San Diego to Palm Springs, which makes sense because it's a short flight. I'm not gonna make a ton of money on that. Look at this scenery, guys. But at the same time, I'm looking for routes that pay a bit more. So I'm probably gonna completely scratch that route later on this week and have that plane fly somewhere else, or I might sell the plane and buy something else. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm trying to figure out things. Another thing I want to do too with air hauler is there's a way to create factories. Now that I have 2 bases, I can create factories at San Diego and at San Francisco, and basically manufacture different types of commodities. And there's a lot of missions in the air hauler game where they're like, for example, there could be like, I don't know, Salt Lake City. They're like, hey, we're asking for 50,000 pounds worth of cooking supplies, and I can create a factory in San Francisco that makes cooking supplies, and then I can fly the cooking supplies from my factory to Salt Lake City and make a ton of money. You could also just go and find those supplies places and sell them there too. You don't have to make a factory, but I'm thinking about getting into that and trying that and seeing how that goes for me. Sean, my hub is San Diego mainly, and then I just got San Francisco. So we're basing out of San Francisco and San Diego. I don't know what I'm gonna buy next. Honestly, San Francisco is super cheap, way cheaper than I thought it should have been to build. It took a week to make it though. All right, we're reaching our top of descent. Is my plane gonna descend on its own, or do I need to press a button? We passed the top of this in actually. Yeah, we are supposed to be at 24,000. What are you doing, plane? Come on, VNAV. What's up, boy? What's up, boy? Alright, we're here. We're going through Machu, looking at some altitude restrictions. Here's Aaron. Alright, yeah, Moxie 240. Flight level 240 is our altitude restriction. And while we're inbound too, I'm gonna give it a couple seconds to see if it's gonna descend up for us. If not, we'll have to use something else. Ooh, K-Page really cheap? I will look into that. Thank you, Bad Gamer. I'll look into that for sure. I've been looking for more places in the Pacific Northwest that have cheap landing fees and building costs. David Rains, this old soul brother doesn't know the computer lingo. Can you break it down a bit? I don't want to run out to the store, to the computer store, and that can't do the job. Can you send me a link? Can somebody refer us a link to like basically a computer that'd be good for David? Filiano, the 777 rework on Infinite Flight will be out in a few days. Yes, I know. I know you guys are looking forward to it. Yeah, I'll look into that for sure, Bad Gamer. I might make one there too. I might make us a little hub or a base out there. Tygo Havers, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Why are we not descending? Where are you going, plane? Actually, why are you turning? Is there a hold? Yes, true simulation. My computer is water cooled. This is weird, huh? We're on VNAV. Seriously, what did I do wrong? Machu says 165 miles. Is it turning around? I am so confused. Swiftman the Shrimp, or Swift Mantis Shrimp, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Good vibes your way, my friend. Good vibes your way. All right, we're gonna have to wing it because this always happens to me. Always. All right, so we're gonna go manual. We're gonna go to heading mode, and it will send us back in the right direction while we figure out the rest. And we'll also descend via vertical speed. Let's turn that bank down a little bit though. It's a little steep. We'll do 15 degrees. All right, now let's figure out what's going on with this thing. What's the problem? What's the problem, man? What's the problem? Yes, I was born in Houston. All right, so first let's look at our chart. So we're over here. We were coming up to Machu, which is fine. I think I'm gonna go direct to Moxie. Yeah, let's go direct to Moxie. Execute. We'll turn LNAV back on. Houston is hot in the summer. I'm testing out that idea of leasing planes. The first planes that I bought were all fully paid for, so I bought 2 E145s, paid those off completely. Well, not paid them off, but I bought them, like I owned them. I bought the Saabs, but then when I got to the bigger planes like this, the MD-88 and the 737, I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and see if I can lease those. And I don't know yet. I'm trying to see how much money I can make leasing these planes. I'm not sure if it'd be better or worse, and I just had a deja vu of saying that. That's crazy. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, beautiful. I'm trying to see how much money I can make with these compared to how much they cost, because the one thing you need to know about the leasing on an air hauler is that the price that you see to lease it is just the deposit. So like the 737 to lease it, it costs like just under $4 million, like 3.8 million to lease it, and that's just the deposit part. So you do the deposit, and then the next month that the lease comes around, you're only going to pay like a fraction, like 1.3 million, I think, for the lease. Wait, is Moxie behind me? What is going on with this flight plan? Okay, no, I don't want to go there. Let's go to Vance. Execute. Alright. Alright, so Advance maybe 11,000. That's 31 miles away from us right now. There's mountains out here. You can see them, they're painted. But I would assume that leasing a plane would make you more money faster, because if not, if you only buy what you can, I guess, afford, you'd buy like a small plane, you'd make small money. Basically, the greater the risk, the greater the reward. So if you lease a very expensive plane, you should be able to make, in theory, a ton of money that will obviously cover the lease of the plane, plus make you 5-10 times more profit than you would have made if you would have bought a smaller plane. So that's my thought process behind leasing like a 737 or something like that. And the Seattle Center is on. That's surprising. 1242. Let's go see. Actually, I shouldn't be surprised. They're always on. 1242.
Seattle Center, good morning. Delta 52, flight level 320, 10 north of Calumet Falls. Last aircraft calling.
Alright, let's get the
Delta
weather.
852, flight level 32010 north at Calumet.
Alright, 3013 is the altimeter in Portland.
Delta 852, Seattle Center.
Actually,
squawk
that's
ident.
Seattle. Hold on. Let me get Portland.
Seattle, good afternoon. Yes, Clipper 422, flight level 320, around about 55 south of Battleground.
Alright, we need to slow down.
Delta 852, Seattle Center, radar contact. And then Pacific Port, no, what's your call time for 422?
That's Clipper 422.
Sorry about that, Clipper 422. Squawk ident.
I'm turning the music down so we can hear him. Just so I can hear him.
Seattle, good morning.
Seattle, right, good evening. United 639, flight level 38, Seattle, Columbia.
Alright, there's two aircraft calling. I think Alaska 1460, I heard you the most. Squawk ident.
Oh, it's bumpy going to Portland today, guys. It's bumpy.
And Clipper 422, radar contact.
Skyhawk, welcome to the stream, bro. Char Mike, yo. Do you have to run your own airline in air hauler, CJ? Yes. That's basically the point, is to run your own airline. Is he talking to me?
Alaska 1460, radar contact.
Alright, guys, let me go ahead and pay attention to ATC bro for just a bit.
Seattle Center, good evening. United 639.
What arrival are we on again? I forgot.
United 639, Seattle Center, welcome to Squawk. Squawk ident.
This is the Timber 2. Seattle Center, Blue 116, descending via the Timber 2 RNAV. He's gonna give us a squad code most likely.
Seattle 8 Delta 88, level 320, direct Kingdom.
Delta 88, Seattle Center, squawk ident.
We're high too, guys. We're high. That's why I'm slowing down.
Delta 88, radar contact.
I don't think he heard me.
Center, Delta 12, negative 1360.
Yeah, he didn't hear me.
Delta 1228, Seattle Center, squawk ident.
We're advanced. Seattle Center, Blue 116, just crossing advanced at flight level 190 for the RNAV Timber 2 arrival.
Blue 116, squawk ident.
I did. Should be, I didn't.
Blue 116, radar contact at 18,000. Continue on the Timbers to Portland, landing west, altimeter 3006. Expect vectors for the ILS 28 left approach.
Alright, altimeter 3006, expecting vectors for the runway. Was that 128 left?
Correct, 28 left for Blue 116.
Alright, expecting 28 left for Blue 116. Alright, so he gave us a different runway than what we were expecting. Shoot, I'm sorry guys, I'm getting all my freaking camera views mixed up. We're here, we're high right now, we're like 18,000, we need to be at 11, I need to be at 9,000 at Flower, so I'm going to change altitude to 9,000 for Flower to anticipate that next waypoint. I'm going to figure out these cameras in a second. Alright, 9,000, we should be okay on this profile. I'm going to go ahead and get the chart for that approach. 28 left. There's 28 left. So we're here.
And proof for United.
And then how does the Timber go on to 28 left? We're probably going to need vectors. So I think we would go this way. So I need to change it quickly before we get too far down its arrival that we can't make it. So I'm going to go to departure arrival, changing that to 28 left, and transition is I guess the same. What is that other thing over there?
Alaska 1460, if you will.
ICX.
Turn left heading 280, vectors for sequencing. We'll get you back to direct battleground.
Okay, it doesn't have that one. Road.
Okay, 280 for the vectors, Alaska 1460. Seattle Center, good day, Delta 2258 Heavy, flight level 390 inbound to CR.
Maver hipster. Can I get Maver in here? Or Ready? Ready's over there. Maver, there's Maver. Execute.
Delta 2258 Heavy,
Alright, so
Seattle
it
Center,
changed.
welcome to squawk 6672.
So we'll go back to route.
That's right. Correct, 6672.
Last minute change for sure.
Roger, 6672 for Delta 2258.
We want to go this way, not that way.
And Blue 116, descend and maintain 6,000.
6,000, Blue 116. Let's go to full.
Delta 2258, ready
No,
to
Wallet.
contact
Wait.
flight level 390, just a little bit west
Wait.
of CDAR. Resume, I'll get you descending here shortly. Roger, roger, to your navigation.
I'm just gonna hit heading mode because this thing is not flying. And down to 6,000.
Clip 422, descend
Here
by
comes
the Hawks
10,000
arrival,
feet.
Seattle
Land
landing
lights on.
port, altimeter 3013.
If possible, can we get the Olympia 2 due to equipment on board?
My apologies, I assumed Hawk 7 for some reason. Descend by the Olympia 2 arrival, Seattle still landing north, altimeter 3013.
As you can see right now on our
Descend by the Olympia 2
very
and
busy
the ASUS
screen,
giving
we're going the wrong
southerly.
way. So we need to be going this way and
Alright,
not
stand by one
that
second.
way. And that's why I'm turning.
Alright, the weather just changed, I apologize, Clipper. We are now landing south. That has changed. Expect all vectors for south flow.
That's funny.
Perfect, thanks a lot. We'll descend by the Olympia 2, Clipper 422.
That's hilarious. Alright, that's Wallop we want to go to. If I can find that in my flight plan, I'll change it to Wallop. There Wallop is.
I'm sorry, that's not for you, Clipper.
There we go. I can hit LNAV again. And now let's go ahead and get our ILS information.
Alaska 1460,
That'd be
proceed direct
1105.
Direct battleground, Alaska 1460. Blue 116, turn left heading 360.
Left 360. Blue 116.
Also, descend and maintain 4,000.
And 4,000 Blue 116.
Southwest 147, descend. Southwest 147, I'm get you descent here in just a moment.
Alright, we're a bit fast. And right on schedule. Let's get it slowed down.
Center, very good morning. Acropolis 2, flight level 380.
Alright, we're setting up our ILS still.
Underground.
105. I'm doing it on the other side too. 105.
And repeat call sign.
And then
Call sign
CRS
Acropolis 2.
needs to be
Acropolis 2, Seattle Center, squawk ident.
283.
Identity Acropolis 2.
Come on, come on.
1,000 to go.
Running out of time.
Acropolis 2, radar contact, flight level
Alright, here we go.
380.
You can see we are here
About 15
on a
miles
left
south, or,
base
excuse me, 45
turn
miles.
for runway 28 left. We'll set our
Southwest
auto
147,
brakes.
descend by the Hawk 7 arrival, Seattle landing south, altimeter 3013.
Alright, Hawk 7 arrival, 16 transition, and we have the weather, Southwest 147.
Blue 116, descend and maintain 3,000 and turn turn left heading 340.
Down to 3,000, 340, Blue 116. I need to remap my controls because they're not in the place that I want them to be. Alright, speed looks better. We'll start putting in flaps. Airport should be out there somewhere.
1,000 to go.
Where are we? I don't. This doesn't look like Orbx. I can't tell. Hopefully my scenery isn't jacked up. We'll see. I haven't tested this place.
Alaska 1460, descend via the Hawk 7 arrival. Seattle landing south, altimeter 3013.
Look how bumpy it is, guys. Look at the yoke.
Landing south, 639 back on cockpit.
2,500.
We can go a little bit faster. About to touch down in the fields. Yeah, how high? We're 3,000. This is what he gave us. Right over the. Oh, my speed brakes are out. That's what it is. Wait. Oh, they won't go back in. Maybe that's what happened last time we landed. My speed brakes wouldn't go back in. And my speed brake button is not working for like retracting. I can put them out, but I can't put them back in. This might be Orbx. I don't know. I can't tell. I guess it looks like my ortho from before when I had Orbx. Before I had Orbx, but I guess we'll see when we land. Alright, so what's the weather in Portland for me, guys? Looks like the weather is 290 at 5 knots, visibility 10, few at 2,500, broken at 7,500, temperature 16, dew point 07, altimeter 3014, but he gave us altimeter 3006, so I think he's using different weather than we are. And cloudy is reported.
And Blue 116, 4 miles per hour, turn left heading 310, descending maintain 2,000, establish clear ILS 28 left approach.
Clear ILS 28 left approach, Blue 116. Is it on? It's on. Why isn't it lighting up? Like, as he told us that we were actually crossing
and Cup 2351,
the extended
by the
center
Hawk 7
line.
arrival, Seattle landing south, altimeter 3013.
Stand by the Hawk 7, landing south on 3013, keep on 2051.
Blue 116, I got you through that localizer. You got the airport in sight?
Airport inside Blue 116.
Received. Wind 2705, runway 28 left, clear to land advisory. There is an aircraft without any comms landing and taking off from the airport.
Roger that, I'll keep my eye out. Blue 116. Alright, we're on the glide slope. We're to the right of the localizer, though, trying to re-intercept.
Request descent.
He said that there's an aircraft ahead of us somewhere who was not on the comms, so watch out for him.
Corporals do get you a little bit closer here before we get
And we're about 5 miles out.
Yeah, no worries. Corporals 2.
Alright, guys, music off. And we're gonna land a plane, and we'll talk when we get on the ground. Alright, there it is right there. And we just flew through localizer again. And this is honest, this is just the autopilot. Alright, land lights on, all above stuff looks good. Gears coming down. We're still on the glide slope, and the plane is trying to situate itself on the localizer. Kind of last minute, didn't give it a lot of time. Here's down 3 green.
Active 422 with that prep.
Speed stabilized, Mr. Perch.
No, I'm keep forgetting to put the dot when I do dot commands. I apologize.
Yeah, no worries.
Runway looks clear.
Delta 1228, descend via the Hawk 7 arrival, Seattle landing south, altimeter 3013. South ID Hawk 7, altimeter 3003, Delta 2258.
Send your predictions in now, guys. Smash or pass. What do you think our vertical speed's gonna be?
422, we're seeing.
Center, confirm that last transmission was for Delta 1228, descend by Hawk 7. Looks like another company aircraft called for us.
Alright.
That last
Autopilot's engaged. I have the controls.
Descent was for 1228.
Wish me luck.
Okay, from Delta 1228.
Auto throttle off.
3013, thanks. Alaska 330, I know.
Shut up. Messing up my approach, trying to click all these buttons with the other hand. Oh, we're coming in high now. Jeez. You screwed me up, little red button.
200.
We got this.
I believe 330 stepped away. I'm trying to get in contact with him.
100. 100. 50. 50. 40. 40. 30. 30. 20. 20. 10. 10.
And Blue 116, welcome to Portland, right off the runway, able to the gate via Tango.
To the gate via Tango, 116. Alright, reverse is green. And it said my landing was just okay.
80 knots.
Alright, we gotta find Tango. I think the terminal's on the right. Yeah, there it is. Alright guys, welcome to Portland International. And take a look at our charts and find out, make sure that we're going the right direction that he told us to go. Alright, there's Tango, and we'll just park anywhere. So, that sounds good to me. Alright, APU's coming on.
2279 Seattle Center, squawk 66.
That lights off, taxi lights on. Flaps up. Now we'll take this one right here. Why should we do a long taxi? It's cloudy out here in Portland. Oh yeah, that was definitely a save because... See, the issue with my current setup is if I have to move my mouse, I have to let go of the joystick. And so I have to let go of the joystick to go and click on that little horn. Which ended up making us come in a little higher than I would like to have come in.
Can you guys hear me? I'm new to VATSIM.
Uh-oh.
Jazz 2279, Seattle Center radar contact. Let's see what you're doing here. Climb maintain flight level 350 on navigation. Delta 2258.
There it is.
The Hawk 7 arrival, Seattle Center.
We made it. APU gen on wing wells are already off.
No. Cabrella's 2.
No.
Descend by the Hawk 7 arrival.
Really turn off all taxi lights. I always turn those guys down.
3013. Last aircraft saying, can you guys hear me? We can hear you. Please use your call sign next time. Thank you.
That's right.
Sorry about that. I'm new to that. No worries.
I hope he's really new and he's not just trolling. Because that would be a shame. Strobe lights off.
I'm sorry to everybody who is behind me. I'm new to VATSIM. I'm so sorry, guys.
I think he's trolling. For him to say I'm new to VATSIM that many times, he's definitely trolling. Alright, engine shutting down. Alright, nice. So we made $70,000 on this trip for air hauler. Be nice if I can convert that into real dollars. Passenger satisfaction was 100, so they were happy with my landing. They were happy. That's what matters. And let's see what my landing rate was. Landing rate for that flight was... Does it say here? I think I have to click finish first. The landing was 292, so basically the same as our other landing. So it was a high 200. Landing performance was okay, which I agree. That was an okay landing. We'll watch it in the replay here in just a second. But 292, that's what we got. Our speed was 132 when we came up. Pitch was 8 degrees. And that's all that really matters. Wind speed was only 4 knots. The runway type is concrete. So I'll take that 70K. And thanks for the ATC. Disconnecting from VATSIM now. Yeah, I don't know why the gate hasn't come up to me. I must have forgot to turn something off. Parking brake is on, right? Yep, parking brake is on. Engines are off. Oh, well, That's off. Is that the thing? I don't know. Yep, that's what it was. Oh, shoot. Wait, where's it going? There he goes, it's working. I love watching the jetway move. It's nothing magical, but it's cool. I remember a time in X-Plane's lifespan where the jetways never moved. You just pulled up to a gate that never moved. Passengers never actually deboarded your plane. It was sad. It was a sad time in our flight sim lives. There's a door opening. Did it go? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's dope. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, AutoGate, for making that happen. How did we go so long without being able to connect to jetways? Who knows? Anyways, we're off of VATSIM. It is replay time. Beautiful people. The moment we've all been waiting for. Replay mode. Here we go.
2,500. 500.
500. No, it's no problem, True Simulation. I didn't even see you, man. Like, you're good. I didn't even see you. You weren't in the way in any way. So, and I guess you were the one that ATC was talking about. Wasn't talking. Remember, if you don't want to talk, you can always still use text chat on VATSIM. Oh, my door is open. We'll use this side. Ooh. We almost struck the tail. Almost struck that tail. I'll take it, man. For my first 2 landings in a long time in a 737, I'm happy with that. I'm completely happy with that. And Captain Joe, you can absolutely have this livery. Just type in !liveries in the chat, and Nightbot will send you a link in chat for you to download this livery and all of my liveries that I have. That includes the ERJ. I have an A321 livery, A321 Neo livery. I have an ERJ 145, CRJ 200. I have lots of liveries. Oh shoot, hold on. That's not the right camera view. That door being open is very annoying. Also, this scenery is by Flightbeam, guys. Definitely check out Flightbeam. They have a really amazing Portland. There's also a freeware Portland by Mr. X as well if you don't want to buy one. That was nice. That was nice. Very minimum wing flex there. Very nice touchdown. I'll take that. If you're gonna do a flight though, I don't recommend you use my call sign because my call sign is not. It's not FAA approved. Yes, I should say. It's not FAA approved. Let's do a belly view. We haven't done one of those today. Belly shot. I know the door. The freaking door, man. That's right, Sean. Centerline game though. I got the left wheel. I got the left wheel in the centerline though. That's a step up. There's a slight bounce too, but I think it's just the the hydraulics at work. Oh, sexy, sexy. Oh, I love this plane. How can you not like this plane? Somebody close the door. Somebody reach back there and close that door. Rise above. If anybody asks, we had a door malfunction, and we just sealed off that area over there. Zebo is a godsend, man. What would we do? Like, what would X-Plane be? Think about that. What would X-Plane be if there was no Zebo? I can't imagine X-Plane without Zebo. When you think X-Plane, you think Zebo. So I don't know. Passengers are freaking the F out, that's right. Can you imagine? Passenger comfort equals 0. Good thing air hauler doesn't detect doors being open. No, the door is obviously closed. It's a replay issue. In some planes, if you leave the door open before you hit replay mode, the door just never shuts. So it's just a bug. It's not really a bug. I don't know if it's a bug or I don't know what you would call it. Either way, it's open. It is what it is. Very true, Sean. Very true. Very true. And Flightbeam, man, they did a great job on this airport too. I tell you, whenever you sit in like one of these wing views, it feels so freaking real. Like I have flashbacks to every flight that I've ever been in whenever I sit in this view. And I think that's why I like it so much. All right, before we leave today, guys, are there any requests? I think I've gone through most of the views that we usually do. I'm gonna do one more for me, and let me know if there's another view you want to see before we leave. But we're about to wrap it up here, guys. This is our final stop in Portland. We'll continue tomorrow. I don't know if we'll fly the 737. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. We'll figure it out. If I don't get, honestly, I have stuff. I don't know. We might end up flying from Portland tomorrow. Don't be surprised. That's what happened. What view do I have? Not that side. Oh god, that door! You're killing me, bro. I can't do any outside views because that door looks horrible. Let's just do this one. IKEA. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate you coming through, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. I've been enjoying making it, and I've been enjoying Air Hauler too as well. I know there's a lot of more competition coming out too, though. There's been some other thing that came out called, crap, I have it open in my phone. Let me see. Let me see. Self-loading cargo. If you guys want to check it out on your own time, this is another. It's actually paid, but I don't really know all what it does yet. I don't recommend it yet because I don't know what it does, but I'm thinking about trying it out myself. But it's kind of similar. I think you can like interact with cabin crew and passengers and things like that. It sounds cool. It sounds cool. There's also something else out there. I can't remember the name of the other one. There's a few other like economy-based systems out there that you can use. So air haul, it's not your only option. It's definitely the most expensive one right now. But yeah, man. Portland, Vancouver would be a great flight. That would be a great flight. That would be a great flight. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining with me today on today's live stream. I hope you guys have been having a great week. Hope you're staying safe out there. Hope you're staying healthy. I hope you're not breaking anybody's windows. The world is crazy right now, man. We're in a crazy world. It's a crazy time. 2020 has been a year, man. It has been something else. All kind of things happening. And I'm just hoping it gets better. The cool thing is I feel like through all of it, it's just going to bring all of us together. So, man, love one another, you know what I'm saying? And life is short. Take advantage of every minute, every second, every opportunity you have with people you love. But anyways, guys, until next time, I want to say thank you for joining us. Sean, thank you. Bad Gamer, thank you. Never Again, thank you. Gio, thanks for coming through. Who else is in here with us today? Dante, thank you. Atticus Collection, Dante Smith, thank you very much for watching. Trying to go through some shout-outs before we leave. Captain Joe, thank you for coming through. Captain Reynolds, thank you, my man, for coming through. True Simulation, as always, thank you for flying with me and coming through as well. Christopher Ramirez, thank you for coming through. You are on my pilot list, by the way, Captain Ramirez. Not sure if you know that. And everybody else who came, thank you guys for flying with the Blue Arrow family, flying Blue Arrow Comfort on Air Hauler 2, Blue Arrow Global. We out of here, baby. Until next time, remember you have 3 choices. Give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time in the next video. I'm out, baby. I forgot. There's no music right now.